So today we're going to keep this magnetic hook on the bags. So I'm going to show you the easiest method how to keep them. So this is how they're going to stay. That one is going to be on the upper side and the other one is going to be on the downside. So you're going to take your magnetic hook. You'll find these two metals going upward. So you have to fold them towards each other like that, as you can see what I'm doing here. Then you'll have something like this on the hook. So now you're going to take your wire. You're going to pass the wire through the upper side or either side of the hook, as you can see there. So there'll be a passage that you can pass the wire through it. Then you're going to find the exact place that you want your hook to stay. So for me, I want to keep it on that bead, so which is the third bead from down. So 1, 2 and 3. So that's where my hook is going to stay. So I'm going to place it there. After that, I'm going to take one side of the wire. I'm going to pass it through the top part of the ring that I want my hook to stay on. So like that. Then you're going to align your wire so that it can be at the same length. After that, you're going to take the other side, remaining side. You're going to also pass it through the same bead, which is the upper side of the ring that you want your hook to stay. As you can see what I'm doing over there. So after you have placed the wires on the first bead, the upper bead, you're going to pass it on the bead that is next to it, like on the same ring that we want our hook to stay. So on either side, you're going to pass the wire through it. So that is one side, and the other side again, you're going to pass the wire here in the same ring that we want our hook to stay on. You're going to pass over there again. Yeah. So after that, you'll have your wire on this side. So you're going to pass the wire on the hook, the same, the opposite side of the same place that we passed when we first started. So you're going to pass it, both wires towards each other again. So the wires are going to be like that. After that, now you're going to pass it on the final bead, which is the down bead. Like that. So you're going to pass again both the wires on one side and the other side too. So after you're done placing your hook perfectly, now the remaining wire you just have to go throughout the bag. So make sure that the wire is long enough so that you can go as far as you can, so that the hook can be tight and cannot go out. So as you can see here, I'm just going through the bag with the wire. So I'm going through the bag with the wire until the wire finishes. So now that we are done with the first hook, the upper hook, so we're going to do the same thing on the down hook, which is going to stay on the back. The other one stayed on the cover. So again, we're going to pass the wire through the upper side like that. Then you're going to find the place that you want your hook to stay, and the place has to be the same place, like the same point which will meet with the upper hook. So you have to do your calculation as well to see at what bead can I place this that is going to be parallel to the upper one that you have placed at first. It's a bit tricky to get the point, especially in bigger bags. So you have to be very careful at which point you choose to keep the down bead. Just make sure that it's parallel to the upper point. So I already got mine, which is that ring over there. So I'm going to place the wire again on one side of the ring. Then I'm going to align my wire. Then the other side of the ring I'm going to pass through the same bead again, so that the wires can be on the opposite side. So again, it's passed through the same bead, as you can see here. Then you're going to the side bead, so you're going to go through that bead over there. As you can see, we're on the same ring, so you're going through that bead here, which is on the same ring but on the side. So on the other side again, you go through the side bead again. Then you're going to go through the hook now on both sides. So that side is done on the hook, and the other side again on the same hook. Then after that, you're going through the down bead now on the same ring, the down bead on both sides again. So on the left side, then on the right side. Then you'll be done keeping your hook on the ring. So after you keep the hook on the ring, just make sure that you go through the bag with the remaining wire, so that your wire can be the hook can be secured perfectly. Because if you just cut your wire from there, then the hook can just be removed at any time. So you have to go through the bag with the wire like that. So you go through the whole bag, like not the whole bag, like till your wire finishes. That's why I always say that the wire has to be long enough so that you can, even when you pull the hook by yourself, you can see that the hook does not budge, or it does not move at all. So that will be the perfect point. So just make sure that you test the hook each time. You continue with passing the wire while you're testing your hook to see if I pull this hook myself, will it be removed or will it move from their position.